I finally did it. My portfolio is finally, after 8 months, over $4,000. 8 months of hard work, 8 months of savings. Oh man, I can't believe it finally happened. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Bruce Wang. In today's video, my portfolio finally hit $4,000. It's well over $4,000 by this point. So I want to just go over exactly what I did to get to that point and just show you guys the stocks that I'm holding. And on top of that, I'm gonna let you guys know my new strategy on how I plan to make just a little bit more cash on the side when it comes to this stock market investing. Today is April 16th, and we are now in aftermarkets trading. I've been doing this challenge for so long now, 7 to 8 months. I think it's leaning closer towards 8 months. And if you guys have been with me since the start, you guys know that I started this portfolio with just only like $100, $200. For the Robinhood investment challenge, I deposit $100 into my portfolio every week since September 2018. So I've been doing this for a while now. I am mostly a buy and hold investor, and I collect dividends. And on top of that, I also like to swing trade, and everything has been going well for me so far. So let's take a look at my portfolio and see how it's holding out since then. On the day, my portfolio is worth $4,117. I am down a decent amount today, about $20, about half a percentage on the day. Switching to the week chart, I'm up about $35 on this week, just shy of a 1% gain on the portfolio. And switching to the monthly chart, you can see that I'm up $250 on the month, 6.4% of my portfolio. That is pretty good. On the 3 months chart, I'm up $720, about 21% of the portfolio. 1 year, I'm doing even better, $775, about 23% of the portfolio. And on the all-time chart here, I'm at $320 gained, 8.5% of my portfolio. Okay, so I have a lot of stocks to go over. I'm just gonna go over them really quickly. I'm gonna let you guys know why I invested in them and how much I've made off each one and why I like them. First off, one of my favorites, PSEC, Prospect Capital. The price right now is $6.70. Why do I like this? It pays very good dividends. Dividend yield is around 11%. If we take a look at my dividend history, on April 18th, I'll get paid $12 for holding 200 shares of this one stock. Another aspect of the stock that I like is that it is very low volatility. The price does not move that much. It is very predictable for me. I know when the price is low and I know when the price is high, so that gives me a good entry and exit point. And I just try to play it safe when it comes to a lot of these stocks. This one stock is 17% on my portfolio. That is a really large portion of my portfolio. That is one thing I don't like. So I'm not planning to buy any more of this stock. I'm just gonna keep it at this level and up my investments in a lot of my other positions. Moving on, AGNC investments. So just like PSEC, this is also a monthly dividend stock, but this is more of a REITs. Real estate investment trust. If you guys know anything about me, I'm all about real estate. That's my profession by day. That's what I'm doing. I also invest in real estate, and mostly all the cash that I get to invest in the Robin Challenge comes from my real estate. So I'm really biased towards real estate, and it's really easy for me to invest in real estate stocks as well. AGNC investments is AGNC investments, $18.13. I have 70 shares of this one stock. Dividend yield is very good, 12%. When it comes to REITs, they're required to pay over 90% of their profits out in dividends. So that's why a lot of investors like to invest in REITs. I've owned this company since I think January. And when it comes to dividends, on April 9th, I got paid $12 again, just for holding 67 shares of this one stock. I'm planning to get to 100 shares. Right now I'm at 70. That's roughly around $500 or less, and I think I'll get there really soon. Moving on, SPHD, one of my all-time favorite stocks. Right now it's $42.92. If we look here at my total returns, you can see that I'm up $42 from this one stock. I have nothing but good things to say about this stock. The only disadvantage that this index fund has is that its management fee is really high. It's around like 0.3%. Compared to a lot of other index funds, like Vanguard index funds, they're a lot lower, a lot more affordable. Yeah, that fee is the only thing I don't like about this stock. But other than that, this index fund has been really good to me. My total equity is around $1,000, 25 shares. is 13% of my portfolio. I want to get this down to around 10% of my portfolio, just so I can diversify a little bit into other industries. And let's take a look at some of the dividends that I got paid out. I got paid out $3 for holding 21 shares. And I got paid out on March 29th, so that was just a few weeks, that was just about 2 weeks ago. And again, this is a monthly dividend stock, one of my all-time favorites. The next one is, again, another REITs. I'm very biased towards REITs, so take that into consideration when you're looking at my portfolio. LTC Properties, around $45 almost. I have 20 shares, total equity is just under $1,000. And again, this is around 11% of my portfolio. This REITs is down 2.7% on the day, so that wiped out a lot of my returns. Pretty much it wiped out all my returns. That's not good, but luckily for me, I'm still collecting that dividend, and dividend yield is around 5%. Let's take a look at how much dividends I collected. On March 29th, I collected $2.47, around 13 shares for this one company. LTC Properties is another REIT that I enjoy. So right now the price is a little bit high, so just be careful, you want to jump in there. This next stock is Realty Income, ticker symbol O. At the moment it is $68. It looks like all the REITs in my portfolio has gone down by a lot. So this one stock is down almost 5% on the day. That is incredible. That's really bad. And it wiped out all my returns over the past few months. But I own 5 shares, total equity is $340, just under 5% of my portfolio. Dividend yield is really good, around 4% dividend yield, and the market cap, as you can see, is 21 billion. So this is a huge market cap. So yesterday I got paid out 45 cents for having 2 shares, and I just recently bought just a few more shares just the other day on margin. And most likely I will have to keep this stock to make any money on it because it is down 5%. And that's not good on the day. The next growth stock that I want to talk about is AMD. This stock is really good for swing trading. So if you want to learn more about swing trading AMD, don't forget to leave me a like and leave me a comment down below. When it comes to AMD, I have 2 shares. I bought in at $18.86, so I'm up $18. I'm up almost 50% when it comes to total return. That is incredible. Dividend yield, there's 0. Like I said, this is another growth stock, and generally all growth stocks do not pay any dividends. The market cap is $27.5 billion. Huge market cap, a mid-cap stock. And if you have that new Robinhood Gold, you'll get this Morningstar report. And according to Morningstar, the fair value of AMD is only $11. So just be careful because you don't want to be overpaying for this stock. My next stock is, again, one of my all-time favorites, just listed in October. So this is a very new stock when it comes to the stock market. Yeti is $31.56. And when you look at the pending orders, you can see that I'm trying to sell 5 shares at $32. And this is the new strategy that I want to share with you guys. I'll be swing trading a few of these growth stocks because the volatility on them is very, very high. And I think that I could profit off that volatility. I'm not looking to do anything crazy. I'm just trying to swing trade a few shares here and there so I can build more experience in doing it. If we look at the total returns, I'm up almost $40 on this one stock. So I've been getting in at a very good average cost. And I think Yeti is one of the better companies stocks out there, and because they sell these premium coolers that everybody wants nowadays. This next company, I think everybody knows about them, Apple. They make iPhones, they make MacBooks. Current price is around just under $200. And if we look at the total returns, I'm up $51 from this stock, around 35%. I only have 1 share. $51 capital gain is something to brag about, and I tell everybody all the time that I'm up a lot on this one Apple stock. Apple, one of the biggest companies in the world, they just recently started giving out dividends. They have a 1.2% dividend. So on February 14th, I collected my first dividend from Apple. It was 73 cents. Not too bad for a company that just came out with their own dividends. It is very difficult for a lot of newbies that don't have that much cash to buy one of these shares. So if you want to buy Apple and you don't have $200 to buy one of these Apple shares on Robinhood, just jump onto M1 Finance and you can buy fractional shares there. The next stock in my portfolio is Nike. Stock price right now is around $88. My average cost is $83, so I'm up $14 on this one stock, and I own 3 shares. One thing I like about Nike is that they pay a dividend yield of 1.09%. That is something that they can definitely grow over the years. Very sustainable. Yeah, I did a dedicated video on Nike. You guys can check it out here if you want to watch that. So for the next stock, this is AT&T. I've been buying into this stock over the past few months religiously. Stock price is $32.10. I'm currently have a total return of $4.61 on this stock, and I own 20 shares. I'm actually planning to get around 100 shares of AT&T. AT&T is paying a very high dividend yield. Currently is around 6%, but for whatever reason, Robinhood, they don't update their dividend yield on their stats that often. So just be aware that you have to double check all these dividend yields. Probably check it with like Yahoo Finance or another site that just has updated dividend yields. When it comes to the Morningstar report, the fair value for AT&T is $37 and the current price is $32. So you can use this information and potentially get AT&T under a fair value price at the moment. The next stock is Starbucks. This is a company that I'll be investing in for a long time. A lot of millennials are buying Starbucks coffee, iced latte, frappuccinos. They buy all that. They are just consuming it like it is water to them. So that's why I'm invested in Starbucks. I only have 1 share at the moment, but I'm planning to up my portfolio diversity very soon. One thing about Starbucks, it is also paying out dividends. So at the moment, the dividend yield is 2.22%. I haven't held Starbucks long enough to get that dividend, but they are paying dividends. And I think Starbucks is a company that will be around for a long, long time. This is the last stock that I'll be going over in my portfolio. This is Coca-Cola. Everybody knows Coca-Cola. This is a big brand name. It's known worldwide. Blue chip stock, $46.95. I have 10 shares, and my total return at the moment is $6. So not only have I been getting those capital gains, but I have been collecting dividends. And that is one thing I like about blue chip stocks, is that these companies, at least the ones that are run well, their value keeps going up, and also their dividend yield just keeps going up. The dividend yield of Coca-Cola is 3.3%, and I just recently got my dividend yield on April 1st for holding 2 shares. I got 80 cents. Coca-Cola has been around for a long time, and I don't see it going anywhere just because it is so ingrained in our culture. So really quickly, I just want to go over the margins that I've used. So when I updated to the new Robinhood Gold, I got about an extra $3,000 for investing on margins, and I've been playing around with that over the past week, just buying and selling a few stocks here and there, trying to step up my swing trading game. So my total market value of my whole portfolio right now is a lot higher than $4,000. It is actually $7,770, and I'm using around $3,500 in margins. And I'm planning to lower the margins I'm using because honestly, I don't like trading on borrowed money, and I want to have the opportunity to have a lot of margins in my portfolio. So when I do find a really good deal, I'll be able to buy that up very soon and very fast. I'm always tweaking my portfolio, trying to make it better and better each and every day. I only have been investing regularly for the last 8 months, so I'm still technically a newbie when it comes to the game. I haven't put in the years yet, and I think that the one reason why my account has been growing very steadily over the last few months is that I have just been very consistent. I have the auto deposit on my Robinhood account, so every Monday I get $100 into my account, and I've just been investing that $100 into a lot of blue chip stocks, monthly dividend stocks, trying to grow my account like this. That is all it takes. What I've done and the growth that I've seen, I feel like this is something that everyone can do. All you have to do is just be consistent and have that extra cash on the side to invest. If you guys want to have very similar results to me, I think you only need to have 2 things going. First, you have to be consistent when it comes to investing. Don't invest all at one time. So if you had like $5,000, don't invest $5,000 into the market all at the same time, especially if you're brand new. What I recommend if you had $5,000 to invest is to invest most likely just $1,000 every month or $500 every month. You want to see the markets, how they react, how they go up and down. You want to see that how it's volatile and how some stocks are just not worth investing in. And if you dumped everything into the wrong stock at the beginning, that is probably going to just completely ruin your investment career when it comes to stocks. And the second thing that you need to control your personal finances. I have a video right here that I made just a few weeks ago and you can go check that out. But make sure your money is right so that you have money to invest into your future, and also you wouldn't need to take it out if any emergency occurred. And I think with those two things, anybody can get the results that I've been getting. It just takes time, consistency, and just basic personal finance skills. If you guys want to watch more content just like this, go check it out right here. If you like this video, don't forget to like it, subscribe if you're brand new. I come out with 3 videos every week, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.